Do you ever feel like your money just disappears? 1 minute your account is full, the next you're wondering where it all went. Most people think the problem is that they don't earn enough. But I see people with huge salaries who are just as broke as everyone else at the end of the month. So if you've ever felt like your money has a mind of its own, this video is for you. The real problem isn't your income, it's your habits. Let's be honest, most of us were never taught how money actually works. No one explained why we feel this intense pressure to spend the second we get paid, or why saving feels like a punishment, or why investing seems like this complicated thing only rich people do. So we get stuck in a cycle: earn, spend, stress, and repeat. But here is the first truth you need to understand. Your financial life isn't controlled by numbers on a spreadsheet. It's controlled by your psychology. Every single decision you make with your money, from buying a coffee to signing a lease, is tied to emotions, triggers, and hidden beliefs you picked up from childhood, your friends, and society. For example, a lot of people spend money to feel a sense of control. When life feels chaotic and overwhelming, buying something gives you a quick hit of relief. Others spend to feel valued or accepted, because somewhere along the way, they connected their self-worth to what they own. And some of us avoid checking our bank balance altogether, because we're afraid of what we might find. These are all psychological patterns, not math problems. But here's the good news. Once you understand the psychology behind your money choices, something incredible happens. You stop reacting to your feelings, and you start making a plan. Let me show you how to do it. First, you need to identify your money leak. Everyone has one. For some, it's those late-night impulse buys on Amazon. For others, it's lifestyle creep. As your income goes up, so does your spending, so you never actually get ahead. And for many, it's the small, invisible habits, like that daily coffee or lunch out, that feel harmless but add up to a massive financial drain each month. Your first step is simple, and it requires zero willpower. Just track your spending for 7 days. Don't judge yourself. Don't feel guilty. Just observe. Your only job is to become aware of where your money is going. Most people who do this are shocked, not because they spent too much, but because they had no idea where it was all going. You can't fix a leak you can't see. Next, you need a system, not just willpower. Relying on willpower is like trying to hold your breath underwater. You can do it for a little while, but eventually you have to come up for air. Systems, on the other hand, work automatically. Here's a simple 3-part system that anyone can use. Number 1, automate your savings. The moment your salary hits your account, set up an automatic transfer to send a percentage of it straight to a separate savings account. The key here is out of sight, out of mind. If you never see that money in your main account, you won't be tempted to spend it. Number 2, list your non-negotiable expenses. These are the absolute essentials: rent or mortgage, groceries, utilities, transportation, and insurance. Be ruthless here. Everything else is technically optional, even if you've convinced yourself it's a necessity. This gives you clarity on what your real cost of living is. And number 3, create a guilt-free spending zone. This might sound counterintuitive, but you need to give yourself permission to spend money on things you enjoy. Set aside a specific amount each month just for fun. This isn't wasteful. It's strategic. When you plan for fun spending, you prevent the random, impulsive purchases that really derail your budget. Now, here is the big shift in thinking. You don't need to make more money to feel richer. You just need to give every single dollar a job. When your money doesn't have a purpose, it just disappears. But when it has a clear direction, it starts to build your wealth. Once you have your habits under control, you unlock the next level. Investing. Investing isn't about being a Wall Street genius. It's about being consistent. You don't need thousands of dollars to start. You can begin with tiny amounts. The goal isn't to get rich overnight. The goal is to build the habit, the muscle of investing. The earlier you start, the more time compound interest has to work its magic for you instead of against you with debt. Your financial life will completely change the moment you truly understand this one sentence. Your money is a reflection of your habits, not your income. If you want a better financial future, it starts with small, intentional steps today. Track your spending this week. Set up that one automatic savings transfer. Start investing, even if it's just a little. And always remind yourself that wealth isn't built by accident. It's built by intention. You're not behind. You're not too late. You are not stuck. You are just one decision away from completely rewriting your money story. And today, that decision starts with you. Thanks for watching.